Alright guys, so we've just arrived at a house here on Karawatha Drive, and we've actually been noticing carpet python basking over the other side of the fence here, and it's been regularly basking every couple of days, coming out at the same time and moving away. And so speaking to the residents, it's very, very typical behaviour for that of an incubating female. And we have been seeing it a little bit lately. So what we've done is we've waited for her to move back through the fence into this side here, where there, as you can see, is quite a big palm pile. And sure enough, we've had a bit of a dig through and we found her, and she's actually curled up on top of her egg. So what I'm going to do is I'll grab the camera and I'll show everyone what we're looking at, and then we'll get in there and we'll gently remove her. So there she is. That's Mum sitting on top of her eggs in this big pile of palms here. So pass that back to you. So this is a perfect area, and the reason for that is these palms, as it all decomposes, it keeps a beautiful humidity, stays nice and warm but doesn't get too hot. It's still shaded in these other palms here, so it keeps a perfect temperature. It's exactly what these guys are after. So yeah, piles of palms and debris like this are very, very nice spot. We'll try and get her out now. Can't imagine she's going to be too impressed. Just watch yourself there.
Yes.
She's a little bit upset, so we don't want her, as we're trying to get her out, we don't want her to roll the eggs around. The eggs have got to stay in the same position, so it's about being really gentle and trying to just ease her away from the eggs. At the moment, she's coiled right around them. Her whole body's coiled around them. She's been sitting in the sun, so she's gone and got some warmth, and she's brought that back and she's putting that warmth onto the egg. So yeah, she's not very happy with me. Yeah, much better there if you bring that camera in. Yeah, you're right. So there she is with her big egg ball. She's a little bit upset, as you would be.
It's going up, isn't it? Oh gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow.
The eggs are beautifully warm from her.
Wow.
Just trying to get the eggs away from her before she kind of... Alright, I can have that bucket there.
How many eggs do you think there are?
It looks... I'll count them in a second. I'll just get her...
Away.
That's okay.
How big do you think she is?
So she's about 6 foot long.
6 foot long.
Yeah, about that, which is about an average size. She's beautifully warm. She's been sitting out in the sun, and that's what they'll do. So that's your typical behaviour. They'll sit in the sun, they'll get warm, they'll take that warmth back to the eggs, and they'll wrap around the eggs. So she's been a pretty good mum, and you can see, although she's quite thick, she's she's actually quite thin. You can feel the weight missing from her. Your fingers sink right into her belly.
Yeah.
She's been sitting on it.
Yeah, that's because she just popped out all of those eggs. They take up quite a bit of room, as you can imagine. So without stressing her too much, we'll pop her in the bag.
Oh, bye-bye.
Yeah, so the good thing with these guys is there's no real, they can be released. So we'll go find some nice bushland for her and release her. And pretty soon, once she can't find the egg, she'll move on and just, start over again. The eggs will go back and they'll go into an incubator. And hopefully when these guys hatch out, they'll be taken and be released in this area as well. So it'll be a happy ending at least. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and maybe another 4 on the bottom. So maybe, 15, 16 eggs possibly.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not going to touch it, but are they soft or hard?
You can gently feel them. They're quite leathery.
Oh, yeah.
So they start off quite soft and then they kind of harden up a little bit. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
Wow,
we'll get 'em out of here.
fantastic, mate. That's
Well done.
great.
Awesome.